In today's video, we will be discussing about the pros and cons of buying a new construction home. We will be discussing about, the customization, the warranties, and why buying a new construction home may be the right fit for you. There are many benefits of buying a new construction home. We should start with the customization phase. Of course, there are many things that you can customize, and if you are one of those people who enjoy, their customization of their own space, then this is something that you may find enjoyable about buying a new construction home. There are many things that you can customize, starting with the floor plan. There are many model homes or homes that you can choose from, and from there you will have, let's say you can choose how many bedrooms you will have in your home according to the specification of the home. You may find that the home starts with maybe 3 bedrooms, but you can actually customize it with 4 bedrooms or maybe one additional bathroom. Also, the part that you can customize your kitchen, starting with choosing the colors of your cabinets, and if you enjoy granite or quartz countertops, there are many things that you can customize. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lisbeth Rios. I am a real estate agent here in Orlando, Florida. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my weekly videos. I post weekly home tours, information like the video we are looking at. Also, in the customization part of your home, you can choose even the look of your home, how the house will look. This is called elevation. The builder will show you actually a list of the many elevations that they offer, and you can choose the one that you feel more appealing to your likes. There's also the part of the customization that you can choose between having tiles or carpet. Most of the builders, they usually have tiles in the wet areas. This is including the kitchen and the bathrooms, but then you have the choice to not have carpet and have all tiles throughout. So that's part of the customization, and if you enjoyed this part, then buying a new construction home may be a right fit for you. Everything is new when you're buying a new construction home. This means that the house is up to code. All of the building codes usually change from time to time, so having the benefit of buying a new construction home will give you that peace of mind that everything will be new, in including, example here, the windows. We have hurricanes. They will be wind-proof to support the winds that usually cause a lot of damages with hurricanes. So you will have that. You will also have your roof up to the codes, that sometimes you don't get that when you're buying an existing home. So when you're buying an existing home, you get what the house comes from, and having a new construction home will avoid some of those concerns. This one goes hand in hand with having pretty much everything new. With new construction homes, you have many warranties. The builder actually have a 1-year warranty with the construction. For example, if you have a leak in the house, they will come and fix it for you, so that way you have peace of mind, will not to worry about doing repairs, and you have someone to call. Of course, buying a new construction home, you do experience some issues here and there. For example, here in Florida, we see the stucco having like a line that separates, but that's normal due to the sterling phase. And when you have that, you have the warranty to come over and take a look at it and fix it. Also very interesting to see when you move into a brand new community. There is a sense of community. You meet your neighbors. Everyone is pretty much in the same mood you are. Very exciting, and it's easy to see community coming together, knowing each other, letting kids play. Many of these communities have a playground, they have amenities which are very enjoyable by families and members of the community. If you're buying a new construction home here in Central Florida, please don't hesitate to reach out to me with your questions. I'm gonna leave my information in the description box below. With this one, you may find that it may be a pro or maybe a con, depending on your own situation, or if you have the luxury of waiting for the house to be built. If the home is not yet ready, you may find that you need to wait maybe 6-8 months depending on the progress of the home. And with this time, you may find that you can get time to prepare for a move. You have time to coordinate your move, or maybe save money for an additional down payment that you may add to the closing table. So depending on the time, you may find that you have this luxury of waiting, or if you don't have the time, why bother? There are indeed other options when buying a new construction home where the builder already have an inventory. Of course, with these inventory homes, you don't have the same luxury of choosing your amenities or the features of your home, because they are already chosen for you. But it's something that it's worth considering if the time you have is very limited. In the long term, you'll be able to grow the equity of your home. The area where you're buying a house may be still growing, and so with that, you just have to wait for the home value to improve. And that is something that I often see people enjoy when they're buying a new construction home. On the other hand, you may not enjoy buying a new construction home considering that this location is already being developed. You may not find the stores that you are used to find in very well developed areas, or maybe you enjoy going for your coffee shop and buy your coffee every day. So there are things that you have to think about. The area may not be well developed, and there are many things that you will have to travel. Now, moving along to the cons of buying a new construction home, there may be delays, especially here in Florida. We have the rain season, which typically starts around May, June-ish, and that can sometimes impact the time of delivery of your home. So you also may need to think about that. So something else that you guys need to think about is, depending on the builder, sometimes they do a portion of the street and they complete pretty much everything, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. So sometimes your house will be ready, but maybe your next door neighbor is not. So you will be moved into your home, but maybe the next door house is still being built. And that, you can be awakened, especially during the weekends, with noises happening next door. That can be really frustrating, I will say, for most owners, that now that you move into your new house. But that is something that you guys need to consider. Just think about it as temporary. Now, moving into the cost portion of buying a new construction home. If you're buying a new construction home, you have the option sometimes to upgrade your house, but of course those upgrades come with a price tag. Sometimes you look at a home online and you will see starting at from our just giving you a base price of what the home is worth, but there are other costs associated with buying this new construction home. Sometimes you have to add the lot price of the home and the upgrades. If you go into a design studio, sometimes you will have options to upgrade pretty much everything. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful not to choose all of the upgrades, because that will increase your price tag of your home. We talked about warranty, and I mentioned a little bit about this. Please have in mind that, you know, buying a new construction home will also come with defects. For example, when I purchased my new home, it happened that that month we had, you know, a lot of rain come into the area. So with that, we discovered that one of the windows was not properly sealed, and a lot of that water came into our house. Of course, we had the warranty, which we called, and they came and they fixed pretty much everything. So be mindful that you may experience things like this. You just have to call, and that the warranty team will call. There are many things that they will need to prioritize. For example, in my case, that was a very severe case where if we had another rain like that came into the area, then more water will come into my house. And so they wanted to avoid that happening, and they came really fast. There are a punch list. It's called a punch list that maybe you see an imperfection of the home that wasn't detected throughout the final walkthrough. Then you add that to the list, and maybe months from the time you move, maybe 3 months, let's say 3 months, you call the warranty department and they will come and fix it for you. I already touched base on this. Since it's a new neighborhood, it may be in an area that is not well developed, and you may not find pretty much everything that you find in other neighborhoods, maybe a cafe, maybe a good restaurant. I remember when I moved into my first home in Florida, that house was in an area that was still being developed, and for me it was very strange. I found that I couldn't adjust as fast as I would want. So that is something that you guys need to think. If you are used to having maybe a coffee shop close by, maybe a good store that you, or maybe a supermarket that you are used to, you know, go, then think about, you know, you may not be able to find it. So be mindful of that. Buying a new construction home can be a very enjoyable experience. Myself and my clients have had this experience. Of course, there are, you know, ups and downs as with everything. And I hope you enjoyed and found this video very useful. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me create more videos for you to enjoy. I will see you on the next one.